When I came back home, my stepmother slapped me 3 times. The heiress of the Sue family thought I was still a girl everyone could push around. She had no idea. I'm the devil back from hell. Very soon.
I'll make her pay a painful price for it.
Dad, I studied abroad for 10 years. Now I've finally graduated and come home.
Good, good, good. To keep you from picking up the bad habits of rich kids, I had you live an ordinary life overseas all these 10 years. And now you finally graduated and come back. But I have a meeting, so I can't pick you at the airport. I'll have the driver take you home later, and Aunt Quinn can cook to welcome you.
Aunt Quinn?
Tong Tong, she's my girlfriend. Dad wants to marry her. If you can't accept it, I won't bring it up again.
Dad. Haven't remarried since Mom passed away.
As long as she treats you well.
When you get married, I'll definitely give you my blessing.
There's a new jewelry collection lately. I'll go get it ready as a gift for her.
Okay.
Hey, honey.
Tina's back in the country. Agree to our marriage.
Honey, serious? Don't worry, I'll win the young lady over. That cutie finally agreed to marry me, but first, come with me and pick out a gift to butter that girl up.
Really? We have to make the most of this chance.
Of course. For years, I've told the old man you're my distant cousin, and I've been serving that geezer every day. I'm sick of it. Once I marry into the Sue family, get Tina too. After we kill them both, father and daughter, everything in will be ours.
This brand's jewelry designs have always been good.
A gift for my future stepmom. I think she'll love it. Miss, are you looking for jewelry?
I want to buy it as a gift. I want the best one.
Our rich young ladies.
All this low-key now?
Miss, these are our latest designs.
They were created by jewelry designer.
Worth $5 million, perfect for gifting.
Please, take a look. Yeah, not bad.
Just wrap it up for me. I'll pay by card.
Sure, one moment.
Hold on. I want that jewelry.
You broke loser. Didn't you hear what my sister said? We're taking this jewelry, so get lost.
Sir, ma'am, there's a first come, first served rule. I was here first, so by rights, the jewelry is mine.
And you tell people to get lost. You think this store belongs to you?
Ha ha ha. Please, if I make a country bumpkin like you get lost, can you even afford anything here?
Exactly. Do you know who I am? If you know,
I don't care who you are. If you're buying, follow the rules. I bought this jewelry as a gift for someone, so I won't give it up. You should pick something else. Please go ring it up. I'm in a hurry to get home. Sweetie.
Do you not understand plain English, or are you just ignoring me? I said this jewelry is ours now.
What are you doing? I was here first and she was just following the rules.
How about this?
Name your price. Give me that necklace.
hand it over. You little cutie think you can take my stuff? You must have a death wish.
Are you crazy? How can you hit someone?
So what if we did? This is the price for trying to take what's mine.
This bag looks so familiar. Wait. Didn't Dad ask me to buy this overseas? There are only 3 in the world.
So what if we did? That's what you get for trying to take what's mine. See if you dare mess with me again.
You've gone too far. You were unreasonable and bullying me. She spoke up for me. Even if you're rich, you can't just beat people up in broad, calling the police. You'll be punished for this.
Too far? I've got money. For little nobodies like you, all I have to do is pay a little. And I can buy your lives. Cutie. You'd better shut your mouth. If you dare stick your nose in again, I'll rip your mouth apart.
Who dares cause trouble here?
Oh, Manager Lee. What do you do here at this hour?
It's Miss Quinn. President Sue said the young lady came back early and is at the mall, so told me to come check right away. Why does that person look so familiar?
She's at the mall? Then let's go together and pick up the young lady. But first, I need to deal with this little cutie.
Miss Quinn, we should go pick up the young lady first.
No. This cutie wants to steal the gift I'm bringing to the young lady. Without it, how can I meet my sweet future daughter?
What? Who do you think you are, trying to steal from the young lady of the Four Seas group?
You know the president of the Four Seas group?
Sullivan Duran? Of course. Do you have any idea? Who is this woman beside me? She's the fiancée of Victor Su, the president of 4C's group.
What? She
Is my future stepmother.
Now you know who I am. You're scared, huh? I'm about to marry into the top family in Rome City. If your stunt ruins my gift and keeps me marrying into rich family, I won't let this go.
You? Do you really think someone with your morals can marry into the Su family? I will never let Dad marry you.
All right, that's all for today's meeting. If there are any issues, report back to me anytime. Hey, Toby.
Dad.
What, you still want to call for backup? Well, I'm not letting you.
What's going on? Why isn't Toby saying anything? Did something happen to Toby?
You jerk, pay for my phone.
Girl, you want me to pay for your phone? Who do you think you are?
Who am I? Are you curious about who I am?
Then listen up.
I am biological daughter of Sudhai.
Sutong.
What?
You're Sudhai's biological daughter?
That's right.
Sis. Could she really be the eldest young lady? Ha ha ha. Woman, you really are an idiot. You're dressed like a beggar and still calling yourself a rich young lady? More like the chief of the beggars sect. She's obviously lying. My pee's yellow. I'll piss her away. How about we knock some sense into her?
Oh, forget it.
We're being sweet right now. If she gets a taste of your sweetness later, won't it be even worse? I say we give her a good beating.
You two lovebirds cheated on my dad. I'll tell him the truth. I won't let him marry you.
You clueless thing, not only pretending to be the daughter of 4C's group. You still dare to curse me? Ethan, go get some pepper spray. I'll make this little cutie never speak again. Trying to run? Wasn't your mouth pretty tough just now? Where'd that attitude go?
Let me go.
If you dare lay a hand on me,
I promise you'll regret it.
Regret? I'd like to see that. In a minute. Let's see if your mouth is still that tough. Not pepper spray, boiling water. How's that? How does that feel? You little cutie, you dared to hit me? You can forget about keeping that hand.
no, I still need to do experiments. Hand can't be hurt.
Experiments? Then I'll ruin that hand of yours. I'll make sure you're a useless cripple for the rest of your life.
No. Don't.
Miss Quinn, drop it. This is a mall. It won't look good if people see.
What, you want to stand up for this little cutie? You trying to cross me?
She's future CEO's wife. I can't afford to offend her. Ma'am, that's not what I meant. Looks like you're all tired of hitting her. Why not try another way to torment her?
Good point. Ethan, go strip this little cutie's clothes off.
Okay.
Wait. The necklace around her neck, same as my husband's? Could it be? Are you really the young lady? Could you really be young lady?
What? Sis, you said she's the young lady?
That little cutie has a necklace on, just like this one.
Sis, look closely. Is it really the same?
I only glanced at it in the photo, but that necklace was left behind by Cutie's ex-wife. I heard it was given to the young lady. I must have been mistaken. How could the young lady be this shabby?
Give me the necklace. If you give it to me, I can let go of what you did before. I won't pursue it.
Weren't you dying to fight me for it? Since this is what you want, then now I'm going to destroy it. No, that's my mother's keepsake.
It's the only photo she left me. Please don't throw it away.
Sure, I don't have to throw trash away. But get on your knees and bow to me. Then I might think about giving it back to you.
Driver, how much longer till we get to the mall?
Mr. Sullivan, there's traffic up ahead. I'm speeding up and heading there as fast as I can.
Hurry up and drive faster.
What did you say? You want me to kneel to you?
That's right. I'll give you 3 seconds. Kneel.
You want me to kneel? Are you sure you can handle that?
What? You still dare threaten me? Looks like you don't want the necklace anymore.
Fine. I'll kneel. No, my health's always been bad.
I got out of the hospital not long ago. Am I really going to die here?
Oh,
You're coughing up blood.
you're not dying, are you? You're not faking this, right?
I feel awful. Please. Can you give me the necklace back first?
No. You haven't satisfied me yet. Keep kowtowing.
I told you, I'm the heiress of the 4Cs group. And now you're forcing me to kneel to you. Aren't you scared that when my dad gets here, I'll make you pay for this?
Pay? You think I'm scared of that little cutie? Truth is, that little cutie won't be alive much longer. Once we're married, we'll be husband and wife. When he dies, everything he has will be mine. He's in love with me. Do you think he'd believe you?
So, you only married him for the money.
How did I accidentally let the secret slip? You aren't going to tell anyone my secret, right?
I would not dare get involved in boss's family business. No way, no way. I didn't hear a thing just now.
They won't talk, but you might. So I can't let you stay.
What were you just saying?
Sutton, you made a fool of yourself today.
That looks like Ruby over there. It seems like something happened. Let's go take a look.
President Sutton, this side is under repair right now. We'll have to go around, and it'll take some time.
Jean Ryan. My dad must be on his way. Once he sees who you really are. I promise you'll regret what you did today.
You country bumpkin, it's always my dad, my dad. How dare you lump some dirt poor nobody in with me and threaten me? I'll smash your mouth right now.
Sister Ryan, are you okay?
Glad nose is fine, cutie. I paid good money for this nose. If you ruin my face and mess up my wedding, you'll be sorry.
A wedding? I told you, if I don't agree, this wedding is not happening.
You brat, you dare curse me? Ye ran, hold her down. I'm going to ruin her face. Teach her a good lesson.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Honey, you're here.
What are you two doing here? Didn't you say you were coming to buy something?
Honey, you're here. If you hadn't come, they would have bullied me. That little brat tried to snatch something from me.
Who's got the nerve? To bully my fiancé?
It's her.
Why do I feel so awful? What's wrong with her?
Brother-in-law, that girl was insulting us. So we taught her a little lesson.
All right, forget it. Tong Tong's phone hasn't been going through. We need to find her first.
What? Then let's go, now.
Get rid of this woman now, or I won't let you off.
Dad.
Tommy.
Dad.
Why do I feel like I heard Tommy's voice?
Dad.
Derek, what's wrong?
Nothing. It's just, I thought I heard Tommy calling me.
You must have heard wrong. You miss Tommy so much you're hearing things. We still can't reach Tommy, and her situation is even more urgent. We should hurry and find her.
Miss, are you okay?
Hello, is this emergency services? Someone here is hurt. Please come quick.
Miss, you're awake. Thank goodness you're okay. Doctor said your condition was very serious. You need to stay in the hospital and get some proper rest. This is your phone, while you were unconscious.
I had someone fix it. Now that you're awake, call your family right away. They must be worried sick about you.
Thank you for saving me. Don't worry, I'll have someone properly repay you later.
What's going on? Is Tong Tong not back yet, Di? Does Tong Tong not like me?
No way. Tong Tong has always been very sensible. Otherwise, she wouldn't have just come back and gone out of her way to buy you a gift. It's fine.
Really?
I think she might be putting on an act, one way in front of us and another behind our backs, trying to put my sister in her place. My sister is gentle and kind. If she marries into this family, Tong Tong might even make things hard.
Shaoran, what are you talking about? Di, it's so late. Tong Tong still isn't back. Why don't you call and ask where she is?
Sorry, the number you dialed is busy.
What is Su Tong doing? Why not pick up?
Take it easy, Di. Try calling again. Maybe Tong Tong just got back and the signal was bad, so she didn't.
She picked up.
Dad.
Tong Tong, it's already really late. Why aren't you home yet? Where are you now?
Dad, I...
All right. Were you trying to embarrass Auntie Quinn behind my back? And that's why you stayed away from home on purpose?
I wasn't. Dad, I... Time's up for the patient. It's time to change your dressing.
That hurts.
Sutton, what's wrong? I just heard a nurse. Did something happen to you?
I'm fine.
Dad, if you're trying to make me go back and meet your girlfriend, then I'm telling you now, I don't approve of this marriage.
What? She said no? What right does she have to say no?
How would I know? Stop talking. Let Di ask what's going on. Di, hurry and ask Tong Tong what is going on.
Tong Tong. I told you before, Ruyan is gentle and really kind. And in the past year or so, we've known each other. She's always taken such good care of me. You already agreed to meet her before, so why did you suddenly change your mind?
If I tell Dad Jean Rian's true colors now,
He definitely won't believe it.
Dad, I don't agree.
Why you're marrying her?
I can't tell you yet.
That girl actually hung up on me.
Why did that voice sound familiar?
It feels like I've heard it somewhere. This morning, Tong Tong and I had already talked it through. Why did she suddenly change her mind? Could there be some misunderstanding?
Darling, I come from a family, and I don't have education. I'm nowhere near good enough for you. But I swore that in this life I'd marry. If Tiffany has a problem with me, I'll change. But you can't leave me. Otherwise, there's no point living.
Okay. Of course I believe you. Ruby, I know you're gentle and kind, but Tiffany lost her mother very young. I've always worried she'd feel wronged, so I've spoiled her all this time. I guess she must have misunderstood something. Later, I'll explain it to her properly. Tommy will say yes.
Okay, don't push her. It's late today. I'll take Sharon home first. You should get rest too.
Okay.
Mrs. Assistant.
Miss, this is the information you asked me to look into.
I didn't expect Quinn Rowan to be this insane all these years, doing so many disgusting things. She's really out of control.
Miss, how do you plan to deal with this woman?
I'll make sure they never recover.
That's what you mean. I'll go arrange it right away.
No. Wouldn't that be letting them off too easy? Besides, that woman is very slick with words. If this isn't handled well, Father will definitely blame me. This time, I'm going to use this chance to make Father see who that woman really is.
Then, Miss, what's your plan next? I can make the arrangements.
No rush. You'll know soon enough.
Sheen Ruyan's ex. Sheen Ruyan, you gold digger bitch, this is all your fault. You won't die well. Who are you people? What are you doing in my house?
You don't need to know who I am. But I do know. You're Sheen Ruyan's ex-boyfriend, Zhou Zheng.
You investigated me. What do you want?
Back then, you and Ruby Quinn met on a dating site. Ruby Quinn told you. She came from a good family. And at the time, you were the head of a tech company, making $10 million a year. She tricked you into buying a car and a house, then leaked all your company's core data, which drove your company into bankruptcy. She left you buried in massive debt and pushed you to jump off a building. You ended up permanently disabled.
You must hate her.
To the bone, right?
Yes. I wish I could grind that woman to dust.
There's 10 million in cash in here. If you help me expose Quinn Ruyan's true colors, it's all yours. I'll also arrange a doctor to treat your leg.
You mean it?
That's right. Once you've made up your mind, come find me at the Four Seas Grand Hotel tomorrow.
Quinn Ruyan. I want you dead. Please, doctor, please save my mom.
Mr. Luke, get up first. It's not we won't help. After your mother's car crash, she didn't get treated in time.
Her organs are failing. She needs a $100,000 surgery. Hurry and get
To treat your mother.
100,000? Where do I get that kind of money? Mom, what am I supposed to do?
You're Lucian Reed.
Who are you?
Lucian Reed. Quinn Rowan's ex-boyfriend. You and Quinn Rowan were about to get married. Quinn Rowan asked for an extra dowry of $380,000
To marry her.
You took out a bank loan, but on the wedding day, Quinn Rowan vanished and ran off. She even deleted and blocked you.
Yes.
And because of that, your father died of a heart attack. Your mother was on her way to work to help pay off your hundreds of thousands in loans when she got into a car accident. So what? You don't hate her?
Hate her? Why wouldn't I? Because of this woman. That my whole life was ruined.
Good. Landon, I want you to step up.
And expose Quinn's true colors. Then 10 million is yours. You can use it to pay for your mom's treatment, and whatever's left. Enough to live well.
You mean it?
Of course I do.
This is money, real money. I believe you. Whatever you want done, I'll help.
Good. Then come find me at the Four Seas Hotel tomorrow.
10 million. 10 million, Mom. I finally have the money to pay for your treatment.
To pay for mother's treatment. He worked every day to scrape together money. If it weren't for Quinn Ruyan, their whole family wouldn't have ended up like this.
Miss, there's one last victim, but his situation is a little unusual. He's still held at the detention center.
Quinn Ruyan. With one careless evil act, she can ruin someone's whole life. Go to the detention center first.
Cutie told you to wash Brother Max's feet, and you still won't do it?
We'll beat you to death. Beat him. Beat him to death.
What are you doing?
You're Qin Ruyan's ex-boyfriend.
Chan Kuan.
Who are you?
You don't need to know who I am. Chen Kuan. Back then, you met Qin Ruyan through a blind date, and before the engagement, you met all her demands. You scraped together bride price of 580,000, and the house you bought was put in Qin Ruyan's name. On the night of your engagement, Qin Ruyan falsely accused you of assaulting her and had you thrown into detention. And she walked away with your house and your money. Do you want to get out of here?
You can get me out?
That's right, Kellen Chan. As long as you help me expose Queen Quinlan's true colors, this money is yours and your case gets overturned. I'll set you up with a job and let you live your life in peace.
Are you telling the truth? Even if you didn't give me this money, I'd still help you.
Good. Come find me at the Four Seas Grand Hotel tomorrow. Just as I thought. Anyone who gets involved with a woman like Quinn Rowan never ends well.
Good thing you saw Quinn Rowan's true colors, miss.
Alright, send someone to help clear his name. Ensure he's fully cleared as soon as possible.
Yes, miss.
Where are you now? Weren't you still blessing me and Aunt Quinn on the phone before? Why did you suddenly change your mind? Tong Tong, if there's any misunderstanding between you and Auntie Quinn, just tell me directly. Let's meet and clear everything up face to face.
Okay, Dad.
For your sake, I can give her one more chance. Bring her to the Four Seas Grand Hotel tomorrow, and we'll meet and get to know each other properly. Quinn Ruyan, tomorrow you'd better watch closely.
The big show I prepared just for you.
Strange. Why hasn't Tong Tong replied to my messages at all?
See, I told you, that girl is definitely targeting my sister on purpose. A message just came, brother-in-law. This must be from Miss Eleanor, right? Hurry up and see what she said.
Emma. Tina lost her mother when she was young, and I was always afraid she'd feel wrong. So I've always given her the best in food, clothes, and everything else. She's a little spoiled, sure, but she's not a bad person. If Tina said anything rude, please don't take it to heart.
Don't worry, Daniel. Tina's just a child. Why would I hold it against her?
Alright, Dad. For your sake, I'll give her one more chance. Bring her to the Four Seas Hotel tomorrow, and let's meet properly.
So Tina agreed to meet me?
Great, Daniel. I knew it. You must have been saying nice things about me to Tina. So that's why you want her to accept me and see me, right?
Okay.
That's more like it, brother-in-law. Don't worry. Once my sister marries you and gives you a few more sons, I'll definitely help you out. I'll take good care of them.
No need to be so polite. We're family from now on. Ruyan, get yourself ready later. Tomorrow we'll go see Tong Tong together.
Don't worry. I'll do my best tomorrow. I won't let you down.
All right, I still have some paperwork to deal with later, so get some rest first.
So annoying. Thinking about that old man hugging me makes me feel sick.
Alright, just hang in there a little longer. Whether we make it big depends on this. As for this little cutie, Are you sure you can handle it?
Of course. Dealing with him will be a piece of cake for me.
Cutie, you really are something. Even the richest man in River City means nothing. Isn't he still trained by you to be obedient?
Of course. Do you even know who I am? With just one little finger, those men will fall at my feet. Once I marry him, I'll find a way to kill him. Then, I'll be the richest person in River City.
Sounds good. Then this time, we've got to seize the chance. Don't let the duck in our mouth fly away.
Today, stay home like a good girl and wait for my news. Before long, we'll be able to enjoy all this wealth and luxury out in the open.
What's wrong? Are you ready to go see Tiffany?
Don't worry. I'll make Tiffany happy. Drive. We're going to Four Seas Hotel.
Yes, ma'am.
Bodyguard.
Miss. Mr. and Miss Quinn have left for the hotel. Young lady has been brought here.
Okay, I got it. Good. You're finally here. It only takes half an hour from the Sioux residence to the Four Seas Hotel. By my count, they should be here any minute. Dad, today I'll make sure you see who Quinn Ruyan really is.
Ruyan? Tauntaun is already inside. No matter what she says later, just go along with her. Otherwise, if this girl starts making a scene, she won't let us get married.
Yeah, I know. You've told me 1,000,000 times. Don't worry. No matter how hard she makes things for me, I won't embarrass you.
Of course I trust you. Come on, let's go in.
Dad, long time no see. Aunt Quinn. Nice to meet you.
How come it's you? How could this be?
Ruyan, what's wrong?
Hi. Did we come to the wrong place?
No way. Tong Tong has always loved this place's signature dish, and this private room was always her regular room. There's no way this is wrong. Ruyan, why do you look so pale? Could she be sick?
I.
Quinn Ruyan, you didn't see this coming, did you? Bet you never thought to run into me here in this life.
Ruyan. You know them?
Hi, what are you talking about? How would I know them? I've never met them.
Mr. Su. We came here today to show you Quinn Ruyan's true colors.
That's right, Quinn Ruyan. Just now, you said you didn't know us. What, are you worried Mr. Saul will find out about all the wonderful things you did in the past?
That's nonsense. I don't know you at all. Dale, let's go. Don't waste time talking to these common people.
Mr. Saul. 5 years ago, when I was dating Queen Ruyan, I was just like you, successful and full of ambition. Not some guy stuck in a wheelchair.
Your legs.
Mr. Saul, aren't you curious why I ended up becoming a broke, washed-up man?
Dale, don't listen to his lies. I don't know them.
You don't know them? Then why? Would they know your name? Who are you, really?
My name is Zion Reed. I was Quinn Rowan's boyfriend 5 years ago.
You just said Quinn Rowan was the one who ruined your legs.
Yes. Quinn Rowan and I met on a dating site. Back then, I still owned a tech company. After 10 years of grinding, I built up a fortune worth millions. This woman. She kept saying she was a rich beauty and that she seriously wanted to marry me. So she tricked me into buying her a car and a house. I gave her everything. But I never expected her to steal my design plans and sell them to my competitor. That drove my company into bankruptcy and left me drowning in debt. I couldn't take that betrayal. I jumped off a building and ended up disabled.
Everything he said is true, I told you.
I don't know him. Tell me. Who sent you here to make up stories and slander me? Let me tell you, I'm the future wife of the richest man alive. If you dare keep slandering me, believe it or not, I'll call the police right now and make you pay.
Slander? Quinn Ruyan. I have videos of you swearing eternal love to me and making heartfelt confessions. You think those can be fake too? It's a video.
This is the fake video you made with AI in advance to frame me.
His video is fake. You say he's lying, then what about me?
You're also Quinn Ruyan's ex-boyfriend?
Yeah, that's right. I used to be her ex-boyfriend, her fiancé. Right now, I'm an ex-con. Now that you know I'm an ex-con. What? Did that scare you? But what do you think? I went in for.
What exactly happened to you?
Mr. Sullivan. My name is Colin. Back when Quinn Rowan and I were talking about marriage, she suddenly raised bride price from $188,000 to $388,000. So to marry her, I borrowed from loan sharks, and then, on our wedding day, Quinn Rowan ran off, blocked and deleted all contact info, and I was left owing hundreds of thousands in loan shark debt. To pay it back, I sold my house and car. My parents also helped me repay it. Worked from dawn till night. My dad died in a car crash. My mom was badly hurt and became a vegetable. Quinn Rowan, you're a monster. You should go to hell. You should die.
Quinn Rowan, are they telling the truth?
Sullivan, do you really believe their nonsense? You came here on purpose to give me trouble, didn't you? I don't care why you came here. But even if you want to accuse me, you need proof. Don't think you can slander me with these words.
Quinn, you really have no shame. How did I ever fall for a woman like you?
You said there's no proof, right? Is this enough?
Quinn.
You really were married? Hi, believe me. I've never married anyone.
Yeah. You never married anyone. That's because we'd only just gotten engaged when you sent me to prison with your own hands.
That's nonsense, Hi. You have to believe me. I'm usually timid. I wouldn't dare step on an ant. How could I do something like that?
What do you want to say? Go on.
Hi.
What are you afraid of? If you didn't do it, I'll make sure you get justice.
My name is Chin Cullen. A year ago, I accidentally hit Chin Ruyan and injured her. She said she was from out of town and didn't want to trouble family. So I took care of her for over half a month. After that, she confessed her feelings. We got together. I loved her deeply. I thought she'd be the love of my life. So when she said she didn't feel secure, I put my house and car in her name and gave her all my money. On the night of our engagement, she and I drank in our bridal suite. We almost slept together, but Cynthia reported me to patrol unit. She said I was forcing her.
Shut up. Why should I? Are you saying none of this is true?
You made out to be the victim, said I forced you to come home and sleep with me, sent me to prison, and ruined my life. Wasn't this your doing, Quinn Ruyan?
So it really was you.
Hi.
Quinn Ruyan. I never thought you were this kind of person.
Yes, Hi, I admit it. They really were all my ex-boyfriends.
What? Now you finally admit it?
So they weren't lying to me just now, you vicious woman?
Hi, listen, let me explain. What they said just now wasn't true.
Lies, Chin Ruyan. Have you no shame at all?
No shame? I think the shameless ones are you people. Hi, I'll tell you the truth. Zhou Jing. He got in too deep chasing glory, his investment failed, and he was drowning in debt. He forced me to pay it back with him. Why? So I broke up with him.
Quinn Ruyan, that's not what happened at all.
Quinn Ruyan, is that really true?
Of course. He got drunk, couldn't pay back the money, and that's why he jumped. He wanted to die and wipe out his debts. When he was in the hospital, I took care of him for a long time and even paid his medical bills. You're lying. Hi, you saw. He got drunk and hasn't been normal for a long time. He must be mentally unstable. He's talking nonsense, framing me.
President Sue. Don't believe this woman's lies.
Hi, don't believe them. Believe me. This man, Zhou Xing, gambled because he wanted to. After he lost his money, he wanted to pawn me off. That's why I ran off with my things. But then he said that I ran off with his money.
Fine, then what about me? How do you explain what happened between us?
How can you say that, Conrad? I planned to marry you, but I'd never agreed to sleep with you. You tried to force me. That's why I reported you. I was protecting myself. Is that wrong?
Quinn, how can you be so shameless?
The three of them, including Daniel, heard I was marrying into a rich family, so they came here on purpose to make trouble and squeeze money out of me. But I was never marrying you for money. I don't have any to give them. David, you have to believe me. Don't let people with hidden motives fool you.
But they don't sound like they're lying.
David, you don't believe your own fiancé. But you'd rather believe what other people say. Fine, Theodore C. When you said you loved me, this is all it meant. Fine, since you don't believe me. Then I'll just leave the Sutton family.
Did I really wrong her?
Quinn Mist is too good at talking her way out of this. No wonder Mr. Sutton fell for it. Miss, what should we do now?
No rush. I've got a plan. You can move now.
Who is it?
Hello, we're lawyers from the Fabian Law Firm. Is Miss Quinn Rose home?
She's not. If anything, you can tell me directly.
Here's the situation. While dating our three clients, Miss Quinn Rose asked them for money under the promise of marriage. That could be marriage fraud or criminal fraud. She also caused our clients severe emotional trauma and physical harm. On behalf of the three clients, we are seeking compensation from Miss Quinn Rose.
What does paying money do with my sister, Quinn Rose, and Mr. Jude Wright?
While they were dating,
She strung him along and got him to buy her a car and a house. Then she sold the company's confidential files. That drove the other side bankrupt, left him in debt, and after he jumped, he was disabled for life.
we demand Miss Serena Quinn pay compensation.
For emotional distress and medical expenses. What does that have to do with my sister? I'm telling you. He was just mentally weak. His company went under, he lost it, and decided to jump on his own.
This evidence that during Miss Serena Quinn's relationship with Mr. Luke Rowan, she demanded an outrageous bride price and then ran out on the way. She is suspected of marriage fraud. How do you explain that?
He gave it willingly. It was premarital property he chose to give my sister. Why call it fraud? Do you understand what a voluntary gift is? And you call yourselves lawyers?
About Miss Quinn Roymist, who tricked Mr. Conrad Klein out of a betrothal gift during relationship, then falsely accused him of rape. That ruined his future. We have already filed another appeal and are demanding that Miss Quinn return the betrothal gift and compensate Mr. Conrad Klein for the damage to his reputation.
That night, wasn't he the one who wanted to sleep with my sister? He couldn't control himself. He had it coming.
Sir, I have to remind you that it was your deliberate false accusation that got him locked up. Don't you know that? Even if they were already talking about marriage.
As long as my sister's unhappy and wants to report it as intentional assault.
Then he's a criminal too.
He had it coming.
Sir, I have to remind you, everything you're saying right now is being recorded as evidence. It can be used as a valid charge.
Get lost. Think I'm scared? What are you looking at? Know who my sister is? My sister is Queen Rian. She's about to marry into the Sue family, richest in town. You think those two pieces of trash can fight us? You'd better not go looking for trouble. Or when the time comes, I'll make sure you can't survive in River City. In that case, we'll be leaving first. What a joke. And you still want to sue us? I spent that money. Why should I give it back to you?
We got everything he just said on video. Yes. Send the video to Miss Eldest. These two are pieces of work. I'm looking forward to what karma does to them next. The lawyer you arranged, Miss Eldest. They sent the video.
Connect it straight to the private room projector. In a minute. I want my dad to see with his own eyes what kind of creature the person beside his pillow really is.
Yes.
Chin Ruyan, I want to see how you can still twist the truth now.
Hi. They just want my money. Let's stop wasting time with them and get out of here.
Mr. Su, don't go. We came here today just to expose Chin Ruyan for the gold digger she really is. We're not here for money.
You're not here for money? Then why are you standing here smearing my name?
Bullshit. Money matters, but we'd never do it for money.
And throw away all shame and decency.
Honor, decency, shame, you people don't care. You're an ex-convict with no job and no income. Don't you need—
What about me? Ruby Quinn, you ruined my life. I'm buried in debt, and I'll spend the rest of my life in a wheelchair. I'm telling you, I don't want money. I want you dead.
Zane Cho, you forced me not to break up then. Now you're disabled and need a caregiver, so you want to get back at me, don't you? How did I not see that you're such a vicious little coward?
Ruby Quinn. How can you be so shameless?
Shameless? Still better than both of you.
Roxanne Quinn, shut up. I want you to tell me right now, is what they said actually true?
David, none of it is true. If you don't believe me, I'll smash my head against the wall right now to prove I'm innocent.
Fine, fine. I believe you. I don't know who sent you, but I know exactly what kind of person Roxanne is. If you dare keep talking nonsense, I'll make you understand the price of offending me, David Sullivan.
Did you hear me? Why aren't you getting out of here now?
I'm telling you. He was just mentally weak. His company went bankrupt, and he lost it and tried to jump off a building.
This is a video of Ethan Ye. What does this have to do with my sister? This is a video of Ethan Ye.
I'm telling you. He was mentally weak. His company went bankrupt and lost it and tried to jump off a building.
Hi, listen to me. They're framing me.
Man is a loser. He gave my sister his premarital property willingly. How can you call my sister a fraud? Do you understand what a voluntary gift is? And you call yourselves lawyers? Don't you know? Even if they were already talking about marriage, as long as my sister wasn't satisfied. If she wanted to report him for intentional assault, then he'd still be guilty. He'd deserve it.
So what they said was true. Chin Ruyan, I never thought you really were a gold digger.
And no, Hi, you can't leave.
Chin Ruyan, never thought you'd end up like this. Karma.
I'm in so much pain.
Chin Ruyan, quit being innocent. President Su, this woman is best at playing innocent. You mustn't let her fool you. That's right. Back then, she kept swearing to me that she'd love me forever. That's why I believed her lies.
Hi, listen. Let me explain.
Shut up. Ruby Quinn. Get out of here right now.
Daniel. That was all fake.
It's true.
Ruby Quinn. Ethan Ye already admitted it. How could it be fake?
It's the truth, Daniel. Those videos were all made by AI.
You think I'd believe your crap?
Chloe Quinn, do you really think Mr. Sullivan is that easy to fool? Shut up.
Daniel, you've really got me all wrong. This whole thing was a setup from the very start.
A setup?
Daniel. Why don't you think about it? Tonight's family dinner, only you, me, and Tommy knew about it. So how did those three know this place? And besides, this is a 5-star hotel. How could they let random outsiders walk in?
So what you're saying is,
all of this was arranged by Tilly.
that's impossible. Tilly already agreed to meet us. How could she set this up?
Daniel, don't you get it yet? I'm an orphan. I grew up staying in other people's homes. In Tilly's eyes, I'm not good enough for you. She thinks I married you for your money, but I do love you.
Rhea, I know that's not why you married me, but
Tilly doesn't think that way. That's why she deliberately found these people to trap me and keep us apart.
could it really have been Tilly?
That idiot really bought it. I just want to be with you and be a good wife. Tong Tong is probably worried. If I have a child someday, she'll have to fight with them over the family fortune.
A child? Ruyan, you're not pregnant, are you?
I've been late the past few days, and I haven't had much appetite when I eat. I've also felt a little nauseous and like throwing. It's most likely true.
That's wonderful. When I was accidentally injured, it affected my body. I thought I'd never be able to have children again. Ruyan, don't worry. If you really are pregnant, I'll make sure you marry into the family in style.
Mr. Sue, don't believe her lies. She's not pregnant. She's saying this on purpose to scheme for your property.
That's right. When she tricked me into marrying her, she said she was pregnant and live a good life with me. Mr. Sue, what she says really can't be trusted.
Shut up. How dare you say the three of you didn't take Sue Tong's money and come here?
Sheen Ruyan, cut it out. For all the wrong you've done, you have no right to question us.
What? Do you dare swear? You really didn't take Sue Tong's money and come here? Hi, now you understand. I wasn't slandering your daughter.
I didn't expect this. Tong Tong actually went this far? Just because I'm going to marry you? Is she worried that if we have a child, it'll take away her inheritance?
Hi, don't be mad at Tong Tong. She's the only daughter you and my sister had. She's been alone all these years. She's worried that if you dote on me, you won't dote on her anymore.
Miss, that woman has a silver tongue. She turned things around. What do we do next?
Sheen Ruyan, you're asking for it. You've actually started driving a wedge between my father and me.
Hi, I get it. With a family fortune so big, who wouldn't be tempted? And this company was built by you and your sister. It really has nothing to do with me or the child. Don't worry. I can sign a prenup with you. From now on, you need to take responsibility for the child and I won't ask for anything from the Sue family. Feel better now? Lately, I keep feeling like if weren't for these sour plums, I wouldn't know what to do.
Ruyan, what did you say? You've been craving sour plums lately.
That's right.
Good, good, good. Sour for a boy, spicy for a girl. This baby's definitely a boy.
People say Sudhai loved his ex.
So what if he loved his daughter too?
What man doesn't want a son to carry on the family line?
No. My child has to be born openly and honorably. I'll call Tong Tong right now, no matter what. I'm giving you a grand wedding. Tong Tong, why did you set up Ruyan? Let me tell you, I'm your father. I can marry whoever I want. Your Aunt Shin is already pregnant now. Once your little brother is born, all the Sunderland family property will go to him. As for you, you're not getting any younger. Later on, I'll find someone and marry you off.
Miss, please don't be upset. Mr. Sunderland didn't mean that. He was fooled by Quinn Rowan.
After Mrs. Sunderland passed away, Miss locked herself in her room and stopped talking. What should we do?
Tina, don't be scared. You'll always have Dad. Wherever Dad is, that'll always be your home. Dad will always love you.
Dad, you once said you'd love me forever. And the Sue family would be my home. What about this time? Are you choosing Sheen Ruyan and your future child? And giving up on me? Is that right? So, Dad, have you decided to choose Sheen Ruyan and stay with her for the rest of your life?
Thanks for your notes. I'll give them back to you later.
Tong Tong.
My dad's here. I gotta go.
When Tong Tong grows up, don't let some punk boy run off with you. Dad wants you to stay by his side forever. What if someone picks on you?
As for you, Tong Tong, I've raised you too. I've done my part. From now on, your Aunt Quinn and I have our own life.
Dad, if you're choosing Quinn Rowan over me and planning to abandon me, I respect that. Just don't regret it later.
Miss, please don't be mad. Mr. Sean must be confused. Queenie Roo Smoke is banking on winning favor through her child so she can take over the whole house of Sue later. You need to hurry and explain everything clearly to Mr.
No need. He only cares about Queenie Roo Smoke and the baby, even if I told him she nearly got me killed. Even if he believed me. Would he really punish Queenie Roo Smoke?
But you're still his own daughter.
His daughter? How could that compare to the son in Queenie Roo Smoke's belly? He just wants to marry me off. And hand everything in the house of Sue to Queenie Roo Smoke and the child she's carrying. Why should I? He started the business with my mom. If she hadn't gone to negotiate that deal, she never would have died in that accident. The entire Sue family fortune was left me by my mother. He wants to leave all of this to that unborn son, so I want to see how they plan to take it from me. Take all of this away.
Miss, what are you planning?
More on phone. I want you to post a statement online right away.
As for Tong Tong, I raised you too. I've already done more than enough. From now on, your Aunt Chin and I have our own lives.
President Shaw, you shouldn't believe Quincy Ruyan, that little sweetheart. Yeah, that little sweetheart never tells the truth.
If you believe her, you'll regret it sooner or later.
Hi, don't listen to them.
Enough. I trust Ruyan's character. Looks to me like you couldn't have her, so now you're making up lies about her on purpose. Such a good woman.
Hi, thank you for trusting me. No worries, once I marry you, I won't let you down.
President Shaw, everything we're saying is true. Why won't you believe us? President Shaw, if you don't believe us, once the Shaw family falls into her hands, you'll definitely regret it.
Enough. Stop talking. Go back and tell Susan the girl had better never come back to the Smith family. The Smith family is mine and my child's.
We actually let that little cutie get her way again.
Thanks for your hard work just now.
Miss Smith, I'm sorry. We did our best.
Queenie really is too good at lying. Your father refused to believe us.
I already know what happened just now. This isn't your fault. Don't worry. I'll arrange for a doctor to treat you. I'll help you settle those loans. I'll take care of it for you. And don't worry, I've already hired the best lawyer to clear your name.
Miss, thank you for helping us. Without you, our lives might have been ruined.
That's true, but... Are you going to watch them end up together?
Don't worry, I won't let the Sue family fall into her hands. I'll make Chin Ruyan pay a painful price.
Was everything you said true? Did little cutie Sue Dihai really agree to let you marry into the Sue family?
Of course, and I'm pregnant too. I told him it's his son. And that fool said he'd give me everything the Sutton family has. He agreed to let me marry into the Sutton family in 3 days.
In 3 days? So you mean in 3 days, this whole Sutton family fortune, worth tens of billions, will be ours?
That's right. Once I get him to take that stuff, in 3 days he'll be dead. By then, I'll have finally made it through.
Mr. Sutton, Mrs. Sutton. This is the latest wedding dress in our store. Mrs. Sutton, you've got great taste. This wedding dress was designed by a world-famous designer.
It's worth 10 million. This dress is nice, but Dihai, isn't it too expensive?
It's only worth 10 million. For the wedding in 3 days, I'm planning to spend over 100 million. Just pick the best. I'll pay for it.
Dihai, I knew treat me the best.
You're only 23, yet you ended up with an old man like me and even had my children. I've wronged you. All this is just my way of making it up to you. Look, all this jewelry, I bought it for you as a wedding gift. See if you like it.
I do. I love it so much. Very soon, everything in the Sutton family will be mine.
Hello, Miss Sue, no, this is bad. Master Ellie has decided to cancel her partnership. What?
Ellie has been working with us on the artificial intelligence project for 4 years, and we're about to launch a new product. How could she suddenly call off the partnership?
I don't know either. Ellie's assistant informed us of the decision, and the news was announced on major platforms at the same time. Miss Sue, what do we do? Before this, the company put its money into research and development. Clients are canceling repeatedly. If this keeps up, the company...
I want you to contact Ellie right now. No matter the cost, you have to bring her back.
But, Miss Sue, Ellie has blocked us. And we've never known Ellie's whereabouts.
What did Dihai's assistant say? Is he saying our Sue family is going bankrupt? Bankrupt? How could we go bankrupt? If we go bankrupt, what about mansion, sports cars, and jet? This has to be a scam.
President Sue, this is bad. Many people are blocking the entrance now. They're all our business partners. They said...
What did they say? Spit it out.
They said Ellie has canceled the partnership. And they saw news that the Sue family is about to go bankrupt. They're to settle the payments. If the Sue family doesn't pay, they'll force their way in.
What? Hurry up and shut the door. Don't let them in. Go now.
Yes.
The Sue family is going bankrupt. Then what about the wedding dress?
The Sue family is going bankrupt, and you're still talking about a wedding dress? Get out! Get out of here now!
Sis, what do we do now?
What do you mean? What do we do? I'm not even married into the family yet, and the Sue family is already going bankrupt. How is this possible?
My chest hurts so bad. Ruyan, my chest hurts. Hurry, hurry, and call me an ambulance. Go now. What are you still standing there for? Hurry up and get me a doctor. Shin Ruyan, are you crazy? You dare hit me?
Sue, hi, you sweetheart. So what if I hit you? You want me to call you a ambulance? You think an ambulance is free? You're broke now. You expect me to spend money to save your life?
Quinn Ruyan, you're hitting me over this little bit of money? Didn't you say you truly liked me and wanted to marry me?
Like you, Sud hi? Why don't you take a piss and look in the mirror? Do you think I like old man stink on you or all that fat on your body? If it weren't for the Sue family behind you, how could I ever have fallen for a little cutie?
You never liked me? Quinn Ruyan, I've been so good to you. You actually betrayed me.
Ethan, did you hear that? This little cutie still thinks I like him.
What do you mean by that?
Cutie, you really are dumb, even more naive than those guys before you. I was saying anything to string you along, if you weren't rich. Why would I waste time playing with you?
Cutie, when you had money. Maybe we would have kept you around, but now you're broke. Why the hell would we keep up this act?
Alright, stop wasting words on him, even though he's bankrupt. But there are still plenty of valuable things in this house. Let's grab what we can and go. Otherwise, once bankruptcy liquidation starts, we'll be left with nothing.
Right. Take all the jewelry he gave you. And this vase, it's worth 8 million. We have to take it too.
Exactly.
Chloe Quinn, they were right about you. You're a cold, ruthless gold digger with no heart. These vases, these jewels are all mine. Don't even think about taking them.
Sweetheart, you still want to fight me for this? Are you asking to die? This watch is worth 5 million. Even if sold, it'll go for over 1 million.
You bastard, give me back my watch.
Sweetheart, I took this by force, so it's mine now. You want to take it from me? Then go die.
Iran, let's stop wasting time on him. Even if we can't get the Sue family, these jewels are worth over 100 million. That'd be more than enough for us to live in luxury. This job was worth it.
No, that's all mine. That's my money. Leave it for me.
Cutie, you wanna steal my jewelry too? You've slept with me for free all this time. Can you sleep with me for free and not pay?
Yeah. If you dare fight us for it again, don't blame my fists for being rough.
No. Leave my stuff here. That was all I had left.
Enough. Whether you live or die is none of my business.
Quinn Ruyan Yeran, you want to leave? I don't think you can.
You. Aren't you the woman who fought me for that stuff at the jewelry store that day?
New outfit today. And bodyguards too. You. Couldn't tell you were loaded. So that day, you dressed like a beggar on purpose to fool us.
Loaded? What are you talking about? Oh. Sudhai. This must be the mistress you've been keeping on the side. At your age, I didn't expect you to still play around like that.
Cutie, better shut your mouth. Got it?
Are you done?
This girl's cute, though. I didn't expect even after going broke, you'd still have a woman willing to take care of you. Sweetie, since you like this little darling, pay me 10 million, I'll let you take Mrs. Sue's place. Deal?
Tong Tong, I'm sorry. Dad was wrong.
What did you say?
She's not your kept little lover. She's your daughter, Sue Tong.
What's wrong? This news comes as a shock.
I'm sorry, Tong Tong. Dad let you down. I shouldn't have believed this.
Sweetheart, it's okay. Through this, seeing who they really are is a good thing too. Quinn Ruyan, I told you, whatever you did to me that day, I'll pay you back one by one.
Su Tong, you little brat, what are you trying to do?
Quinn Ruyan. Did you already forget what happened that day at the jewelry store?
Tong Tong, what did you mean by what you just said?
Dad, do you remember the day I came back home? Wynn told me to come home and see her.
I remember. You clearly agreed to meet her then. But then you suddenly changed your mind. What exactly did you two do to Taunton?
Mr. Su, that day the young lady bought meeting jewelry at the store for Quinn Ruyan. As soon as Quinn Ruyan entered, she tried to snatch the necklace the young lady liked, and even hit and cursed her. If the young lady hadn't been lucky and rushed to the hospital for treatment, you wouldn't be able to see her now.
What? Quinn Ruyan Yellen, you deserve to die. How dare you lay a hand on my daughter?
That's right, Mr. Su. The young lady realized Quinn Ruyan and Yelan meant no good and refused your marriage, but you insisted on marrying the—
I'm sorry, Taunton. I was blinded by greed back then. I never should have doubted you.
President Su, you and Miss Su are family. Family fights don't last overnight, but you two are finished for good. Miss Su, shall we throw them out and let the dogs eat them?
What do we do, Sister Rian? I'm young. I don't want to die. Please, you have to save me.
Su Dihai. Make these people get out of here now. Otherwise, I'll take all of you down with me.
Quinn Rowan, you're about to die, and you still dare threaten me like this?
Sullivan Hayward, don't forget. House of Sullivan is already bankrupt. With one phone call, many people will show up at your door demanding money. When happens, you and your daughter are finished.
Then go ahead and try.
Summer, you cutie, aren't you scared?
Quinn Rowan.
I used to think you were just evil, but you're evil and stupid. Don't tell me you think House of Sullivan has gone bankrupt.
What do you mean? The news said Master Ellie canceled the partnership with the Su family. Your family lost the deal. You're facing a huge penalty and you're about to go bankrupt.
The Su family won't go bankrupt because the young lady is the genius designer Ellie. She canceled the deal with the Su family on purpose just to make you show your true colors. So Mr. Su could finally see who you really are.
Su Tong is the AI genius designer Ellie?
How is that possible? Isn't she a rich girl? How could she be the genius designer Ellie?
Enough. Announce my identity across the internet now. Tell everyone that the genius designer Ellie will, as the sole heir, inherit the Su group.
Miss, the news is released.
Breaking news, genius designer Ellie's true identity revealed. Ellie is actually Su Tong, the Su family's only true heiress, and her canceling the partnership was to return to the Su group with a whole new image.
Fake. So the Su family never went bankrupt?
How could this be fake? We were this close to getting the Su family's money. My luxury car, my yacht, it's all gone.
Dihai, I was wrong. I know I was wrong. Please forgive me, okay? Let's forget it and start.
Forgive you, Chin Ruyan. I will never forgive you. You vicious woman. Get out of here right now.
No, Dihai, can't throw me out. Think about the baby in my belly. Do you want the child to be born without father?
This is your child. Are you going to drive your own child out? Aren't you afraid people will condemn you?
The child? You're pregnant.
That's right, Tommy. I'm pregnant. The baby is your dad's child and your little brother. David, yes, I was wrong before, but my child is innocent. Can you really bear to give him up?
Tommy.
Your belly can't be far along, right? It's only just begun. Is an abortion really that hard?
Tommy, you want to get rid of my baby? David Su, do you want to end your family line? I'm carrying your son.
No, Tanya. This is my child, my son. You can't be so cruel and get rid of him.
You know what kind of person Quinn Rowan is. And you refuse to get rid of this child.
Even if Quinn Rowan was wrong, the child she carries is the only bloodline left in our House of Sutton. He'll inherit entire Sutton family one day. So
you chose Quinn Rowan and the child in her womb, right?
yes, Tanya. As long as you keep this child, I won't hold you responsible for cutting off cooperation with the Sutton family before. From now on, stay at the Su family and behave yourself. Focus on developing products and help your brother manage the entire Su group.
Dad, do you really think Quinn Rain is sincere with you?
Su Tong, trying to frame me? Dihai, don't listen to nonsense. If you have no proof, don't slander me. That day at the jewelry store, I already had someone delete the video. There's no way this woman has the footage from that day.
That's right. There's nothing going on between us. We grew up together. We're only a little closer.
That's right, Quinn Rain.
That day, you really did force the manager to delete the video.
But if you were really careful, you should have noticed the jewelry store manager was already suspended. Had him sent to the police station.
Ma'am, don't worry. I'll delete today's video for sure. I won't leave you any leverage. Girl, you've got some nerve coming to my office. How dare you? This is the true young lady of the Su family. What? Miss, I was wrong. I failed to recognize who you are.
Morong phone. Copy the video from that day and strip him of all his positions. Take her to the Public Security Bureau.
Yes, sir.
Dad, do you know why Chinarian wanted to target me at the jewelry store that day? It was because I found out about her and Yaren. They're just a cute little couple.
She must be lying. My pee is yellow. I'll spray her awake and knock some sense into her. How about that? Oh, forget it.
We're sweet together now. If she gets a taste of your sweetness later, won't that be worse? I think we should just beat her up good.
They Monterey.
They're not brother and sister at all.
No.
Of course not. Quinn Rian and Yi Rin grew up together. By the time they were in middle school, they were already living together.
You.
Hey, finally off work.
This money isn't even enough to fill the gaps in my teeth. Why not figure out a way to make more money?
Yi Ran hated studying as a kid. He only liked eating, drinking, and fun. Quinn Rian worked jobs to make money for him to spend. She tricked many men, including you. When you had that car crash, Quinn Rian happened to show up, save you, and take care of you in the hospital. It was all a trap Quinn Rian and Yaren planned for you.
Sweetheart, you said Yaren was your brother, so you used my money to buy him a car and a house, and now you're carrying this child, claiming it's mine and trying to take over my estate. Quinn Ruyan, Yaren, I'll make you pay a painful price. Taunton, call the security team and send them to prison. Make them rot in jail for the rest of their lives.
Let go of me. I don't want to go to jail. Let go of me. Let go of me.
Tuntun, my chest hurts so bad. Go get the doctor now.
Mr. Su, they poisoned you. The toxin has spread through your whole body and caused kidney failure.
If you want to live.
You have to get a kidney transplant.
What did you say?
All right, you can go now. Dad, do you regret it?
Tong Tong, save me. I don't want to die.
Yes. As long as you sign the stock transfer agreement. Give me all the shares in the Sullivan Group and I'll arrange for you to go abroad for treatment right away.
You ungrateful daughter? Are you threatening me? I'm your father. Yes, you are my father.
But have you ever truly cared about me? 15 years ago, after Mom's accident, I just happened to follow too. Everyone family urged you to have another child.
Lansing died. You're still young. Right now, you've only got one girl, Sutong. Sooner or later, she'll get married. Do you want the Su family line to end with you? Mom, Dad, I promised Langston. I'd take good care of our daughter.
So what? Lanshin is dead, and the company she built is in your hands. That makes it yours, with everything you have going for you. Plenty of women are willing to give you a son. That girl, as long as she's alive, isn't that enough?
Fine.
In a few days, I'll arrange her to go abroad.
You sent me overseas at 8 to fend for myself. You always wanted women out there to bear your children. But what a pity. All these years, you still never got your wish. Do you know why?
What did you do?
Because I had people secretly giving you birth control. How could you possibly have a son?
Sutton. I had no idea you were this scheming.
I'm giving you 3 days. If you don't agree, I can pull my investment at any time. Then you'll still be stuck with massive debt. Dad. You can think it over yourself. People say I'm scheming. So what? The Su Group is everything my mother left to me, Su Tong. They won't take any of it away. And I will lead the Su family to new glory.